1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Test mic. 1, 2. Test mic, test mic, test mic. 1, 2. Test mic. Hindi pa siya nagla-live. Hindi pa nagka-count. Hindi pa nagre-record. Baka kanina. Ano nangyari? Okay. Good day to all. Let's continue our reading habit for the Revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines, 1999. It's included our coverage of the plumbing code, no? Master Plumber Licensure Exam. Let us compare, no? Ito po yung, this is the coverage of the Chapter 3 ng Master Plumber Licensure Exam. Then, let us compare here. Oh, sorry. Written in the Revised National Plumbing Code na po yung nakalagay sa kanya. So, natapos na tayo. We already finished the Code of Ethics, the Master Plumber Code of Ethics and the basic principles. And our next topic is Chapter 1 of the Code or the Administration, which is included is the permits or coverage of the plumbing code subject in the exam. Okay, yeah, Chapter 1, Administration. But before we proceed, please subscribe to MCGI channel and greenfriendforever on. Subscribe to this, no, BRICE Academy and Consultancy, and get access to membership perk. Please click the join button on this channel and select what you want type of membership. Okay, let's continue. Chapter 1, Administration, or the Revised National Plumbing Code of 1999, or the Rnpcp 1999. Okay, Section 100, Permit Required. To ensure compliance of the provision of this code, professional services of the registered master and licensed master plumber shall be enlisted in accordance with Republic Act No. 1378, the Plumbing Law. It shall be unlawful for any person, firm, or corporation, whether acting as principal, servant, agent, or employee, to do or cause to be done any plumbing or drainage work for which a permit is required without securing prior permit from the office of the building official having jurisdiction under the Department of Public Works and Highways, Department of Interior and Local Government, or city mayors. 101, to whom permits may be issued. No permit shall be issued to any person, firm, or corporation to do or cause to be done any installation of plumbing work regulated by this code, except to a registered and licensed master plumber holding a valid, unexpired, and unrevoked certificate of registration as required by Republic Act 137A as amended. Okay, tago lang tayo, no? Wait lang, hindi tayo makatago. 102, application per permit. Application, a required and registered licensed master plumber shall file an application at the office of the building official in behalf of the building owner for whom such work shall be done and shall fill out the forms provided for that purpose. Every application shall identify and describe the plumbing work to be covered by the permit for which an application is made. Describe the land upon which the proposed plumbing work is to be done. Legal description, street address, or similar description that will be readily identified and locate the proposed building or work. Indicate the use or occupancy for which the proposed plumbing work is intended. Be accompanied by plans, drawings, diagrams, computations, technical specifications, and other data as required in subsection 102.2. give such other data and information as required by the administrative authority, be signed by the owner or permittee who is required to submit evidence to indicate such authority, and be signed and sealed by the registered and licensed master plumber. Plans and specifications, all plumbing plans, drawings, diagrams, design analysis, computation as required, technical specifications, bill of materials, and other required documents for all types of occupancy shall be prepared, signed, and sealed by a registered and licensed master plumber without limitation pursuant to Republic Act 1378 as amended, and shall be submitted in 6 sets of the aforementioned requirements with each applications for a permit. Information on plans and specifications shall be drawn to scale on tracing paper or cloth and shall be of sufficient clarity to indicate the location, nature, and extent of the work proposed, showing in detail conformance with the provisions of this code, relevant laws, ordinances, rules, and regulations. Technical specifications shall submitted shall comply with the provisions of existing standards of the National Building Code and this code. 103 Permit issuance, application, plans, technical specifications, and other required documents filed. The applicant for a permit shall be reviewed by the administrative authority. Other concerned department which verify compliance with other applicable laws may review such plan. The administrative authority finds that the work described in application for permit and plan specification and other documents filed therewith conform to the requirements of the plumbing code and other pertinent laws and ordinances. And upon payment of the fees specified in section 105, permit shall then be issued to the applicant. When the administrative authority issues the permit, he shall endorse it in writing or stamp the plans and specified as approved. Such approved plans and specifications shall not be changed, modified, or altered without authorization from the administrative authority, and all works shall be done in accordance with approved plans and specifications. The administrative authority may issue a partial permit for the construction of a part of large and or complicated plumbing system before the entire plans and specifications for the whole system have been submitted or approved, provided adequate information and detailed statements have been filed complying with all pertinent requirements of this code. The holder of such partial permit may proceed at his own risk without assurance that the final permit for the entire building, structure, or plumbing system will be granted. Retention of plans. One set of approved plans, specifications, and computations and related data shall be retained by the administrative authority. 2 sets of approved plans, specifications, and data shall be returned to the applicant and owner, 1 set of which shall be kept at the job site at all times while the work is in progress. Validity of permit. Issuance of a permit or approval of plans, specifications shall not be construed as a permit to violate any violations of this plumbing code or of any of other applicable ordinances. Issuance of a permit based on submitted plans, specifications, or other documents shall not prevent the administrative authority from thereafter requiring the correction of errors on said plans, specifications, and other documents, and from stopping and ongoing plumbing installations violative of this code or of other pertinent ordinances of this jurisdiction. Expiration. Plumbing permit issued under the provision of this code shall expire and become null and void if the plumbing work authorized therein is not commenced within 1 year from the date of such permit, or if the plumbing work so authorized is suspended or abandoned any time after having been commenced for a period of 120 days. Case of renewal of a plumbing permit, fee equivalent to one-half the amount of the original permit. Original fee shall be paid. Suspension or revocation, the administrative authority may, in writing, suspend or revoke a permit issued under the provision of this code whenever issued in error or on the basis of incorrect information, supplied or in violation of pertinent ordinances, rules, and regulations. Section 104, application for existing plumbing system. Additions, alterations, or repair may be made to any existing plumbing system provided the addition, alteration, or repair works conform to the two requirements for a new plumbing system. Additions, alterations, or repair shall not render an existing system unsafe, unsanitary, or overloaded. Changes in building occupancy. Plumbing systems, which are a part of any building or structure, undergoing a change in use or occupancy as defined in the National Building Code, shall comply with all requirements of this code applicable to the change, use, or occupancy. Maintenance. All plumbing systems, materials, and appurtenances, both existing and new, and all parts thereof shall be maintained in proper operating condition. All devices of safeguards required by this code shall be maintained in conformance with the existing code. Addition at the time the plumbing system was installed, the owner or his designated agent shall be responsible for the maintenance of plumbing systems. To determine compliance with this subsection, the administrative authority may cause the reinspection of any plumbing system. Move buildings. Plumbing systems which are part of buildings or structure in one place and move into another jurisdiction shall comply with provisions of this code for new installations. Section 105, Inspection. General. All plumbing systems for which permits are required by this code shall be inspected by the administrative authority. No portion of any plumbing system shall be concealed until inspected and approved. The administrative authority or his representative shall not be liable for expenses incurred in the removal and replacement of materials required to warrant proper inspection. When the installation of a plumbing system is complete, additional and final inspection shall be made. Plumbing systems regulated by this code shall not be connected to the water and energy fuel to the sewer system until authorized by the administrative authority and other agency concerned. All administrative plumbing personnel, plumbing inspector, shall be a registered and licensed master plumber in accordance with the provisions of Republic Act 137A, otherwise known as Plumbing Law. Operation of plumbing equipment. Requirements of this section do not prohibit the operation or use of any plumbing accessory installed to replace existing equipment or fixtures serving an occupied portion of the building when a request for inspection of such equipment or the fixtures has been filed with the administrative authority not more than 72 hours after such replacement or is completed and before any portion of such plumbing system is concealed by any permanent portion of the building. Testing of systems. All plumbing systems shall be tested and approved as required by this code or the administrative authority. Inspection and inspection requests shall be the duty of the person doing the plumbing work authorized by a permit to notify the administrative authority. It shall be the duty of the person doing the plumbing work authorized by a permit to notify the administrative authority that such work is ready for inspection. Administrative authority requires that every request for inspection be filed at least 3 working days before such inspection is intended. Such request shall be in writing and jointly signed by the owner and the registered and licensed master plumber or contractor. It shall be the duty of the person requesting inspection required by this code to provide access to and means for proper inspection of such work, as well as provide all equipment, the tools, power, and water required for the test. Other inspections. In addition to the inspections required in this code, the administrative authority may require other inspection of the plumbing work to comply with other provisions of this code. Other pertinent laws and ordinances enforced by the administrative authority. Sorry. Re-inspection. A fee will be charged on the applicant for each inspection of re-inspection or inspection when a portion of the plumbing work or inspection is called for is not completed. This provision shall not be interpreted as requiring re-inspection fee or that for the first time a job is rejected or failure to comply with the requirements of this code, but as deterrent on the practice of calling for inspection before the job is ready for inspection or re-inspection. Inspection fees shall be charged when the approved plans are not readily available to the inspector. Failure to provide access and facility on the date the inspection is required or for deviating from plans requiring the approval of the administrative authority. To obtain the inspection, the applicant shall file an application in writing on a form furnished for that purpose and pay the reinspection fee. In instances where inspection fees have been assessed but pending payment of required fees, no reinspection of the work will be performed. Section 106, Connection of Approval, Permanent Connections. No person shall install connections to any water supply line, sewer, or storm drain systems as required by this code and for which other applications and permits are also required from other agencies before approval by the administrative authority. Temporary connections. Administrative authority will endorse to other authorities or government agencies the issuance of temporary connections of the plumbing equipment to the water supply main, sewer main, power line, and gas main for the purpose of testing the equipment. Section 107, Special Provisions. All licensed master plumbers registered in accordance with the provisions of Republic Act number 1378 shall secure for themselves a seal of the standard size and type as required. The same shall be used on all plumbing applications for permits and all plumbing plans prepared by registered and licensed master plumbers, as well as on all documents required in the practice of their professions. The seal shall be round in shape and shall be inscribed with the following: registered and licensed master plumber at the upper portion of the round seal. Name of registered and licensed master plumber at the upper center. Registration number shall appear at the center below the name. Philippines appearing at the lower portion of the round seal. Section 108, Plumbing fixtures required. Each building shall be provided with sanitary facilities in accordance with best practice for mobility of disabled person as provided in the National Building Code of the Philippines or by other government departments having jurisdiction. Yun. Diyan nagtatapos yung ating Chapter 1, Administration. Medyo mahaba siya. So, ang next lecture natin is Chapter 2, Definitions. But, from letter A to C, marami kasi yan eh. Ang dami. Siguro, baka sa oras, 2 oras tayo bago matapos kung anuhin natin lahat ng definitions. So, much better to divide it para makapokus tayo. Okay, for inquiries, comments, and suggestions, you can comment on this video or in any video or in the email and numbers shown in the screen. And good luck sa magtitake for ng board exam. Master Plumber board exam, the nearest board exam for Master Plumbers. And I hope it will help you a lot. This video and my videos help you a lot. Good luck and have a great day. See you in the next lecture. No, lecture is chapter 2, definitions. Ang letter A to C lang muna tayo. Okay, thank you very much and have a great day.